Hi, my name is Fred, and I'm a blogger here at Rots and Shots. Or I should say, a blogger here at Rots and Shots. And tonight I'm going to take a few minutes to talk to you about a few different subjects. One of them is going to be a commentary that was left on one of my blogs. I'm going to talk to the person who left the commentary. But before I start out, I'm going to start out this blog as I do a lot of them and tell you all that my commentaries, opinions, suggestions do not represent those of any organization, any company, and I don't represent any organization or company. I'm not a paid spokesman for any organization, company, or anyone else but myself personally. So having said that, I had a comment from a gentleman on one of my blogs that went to the effect of how did I feel about personal nukes. Probably as outlandish and outrageous as the commentary was, I would be all for it if it was that, I could contain the collateral damage. But all joking aside, I'm not for personal nukes or weapons of mass destruction as far as it goes. I think that my sidearm will do just nicely, thank you. And I'm perfectly satisfied with my sidearm. Although I occasionally think that I wouldn't mind the weaponry of an old movie called Judge Dredd, in which a character played by Sylvester Stallone used something called 20mm caseless fletchet rounds. Hey, wouldn't mind having a personal hideable 20mm cannon on me. Great for multiple adversaries. Great if attacked by an army. Of course, all that is just that, it's joking. I think you'd have to be a little absurd to suggest such a thing. When I made the video blog about the mentality of concealed carry, I was trying to be absolutely serious. And if you take it in that light, the commentary of personal nukes is just absolutely absurd. No law-abiding gun owner in America would think that such a thing would be feasible or a great idea. Okay, so that's all the time I'm going to spend on that commentary. Moving along. Over the weekend I had the opportunity to take a Walther P990 out to the range. And I also had an opportunity to take Beretta's latest offering, the PX4 Storm in 9mm out to the range. Got to run them both side by side with standard carry ammunition. Didn't feed them nothing exotic, but they both held up nicely to plus P rounds, and they both dealt very nicely in accuracy, although I was a little bit more impressed with Beretta's offering, the PX4 Storm, for both lack of felt recoil and also for out-of-the-box accuracy as far as it goes, because it was the first time that I had shot either the Walther P990 or the PX4 Storm, which was a variant C that I got to shoot this weekend. Put about 200 rounds of carry ammunition through both. Found, like I said, the PX4 Storm out-of-the-box accuracy was extraordinarily impressive. and the reduction of felt recoil due to the cammed barrel was also extraordinarily impressive. I also had an opportunity to shoot a Smith & Wesson Performance Center 357 Magnum this weekend with 158 grain lead ammunition, and to say that was, you know, a shooter's dream come true would be just about an understatement. The gun performed extremely well. It was extraordinarily smooth. The accuracy was just unparalleled out of the box. I had the target set for a self-defense range of about 20-25 feet maybe. Typical loaded Winchester ammunition, nothing exotic or amazing. Went ahead and did a couple cylinders of that, and just was overwhelmingly impressed with the weapon. I could strongly recommend both the Beretta PX4 Storm as well as the Smith & Wesson Performance Center 357 Magnum. I do like the Walther P990, please don't get me wrong. It's a weapon I personally own, is a Walther P990. It gives you everything you come to expect out of a German handgun. It's very ergonomic, purpose-built. Bore axis is nice on it. Extraordinarily accurate, even at distance. I actually, because I've had some dealings with German handguns before, like Mauser made a handgun for a while. Excuse me. Like Mauser made a handgun for a while. Extremely accurate, and in testing the theory this weekend, I sat the target back to the full 50-foot distance of the lane I was in at the shooting range, and was still bullseyeing the target, hitting the 10 ring in the target at that 50 feet, which is more than a self-defense distance, actually. The NRA openly states that most gunfights take place in 3 to 5 feet in 3 to 5 seconds, with 3 to 5 rounds being fired. So, you know, when you're talking at 50 feet, you're still hitting the 10 ring. The gun is very, very accurate. The fit was very, very tight. But like I said, overall, though, I think between the Walther P990 and the PX4 Storm, given my rathers, I would rather own a PX4 Storm. Oh my, excuse me. Alright, so, I apologize for the yawning. I've had a bit of a long day. Let's see, what else is there to talk about tonight? We covered those weapons, and as I said, I'm not a spokesman for any company by any means. I own several different firearms. Let's see. That's pretty much about it tonight. Like I said, again, anyone's welcome to comment on my blogs. Feel free. Don't expect me not to respond to them, because I will respond to them. And as I said in one of my other blogs, no one has a right under the Constitution not to be offended. So if it is that you want to address one of my blogs, have no fear, I will either dispute or rebuff what is said. Well, until the next time, my name is Fred, and I'm a blogger here at Rods and Shots. and have a great evening.